Hello, my little gemstones. It is me, Sapphire Marker 14, and today we are back on Doki Doki Literature Club. This is part 2. I didn't finish writing the title. I gotta fix that error. In StreamYard to be exact. Let's load game. We left off on talking with Yuri. I think we were doing her poem or something, like showing her or something. Here we go, back on Doki Doki Literature Club. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay, I'm not sure if I read this or not, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna read it anyways. Okay. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Chat, I just woke up, so like if I sound tired, I am. But I'm doing this video for y'all. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking down more truly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And have been through that myself. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and expressive are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes together with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Masuki can be a little based though. Based? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or to Masuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily. That is a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ooh, we actually get to read it. I thought they were just gonna joke with us. Ghost under the light. I cannot read cursive, so if I read something wrong, I'm sorry. The tendons of my hair illuminate belief beneath the amber glow. Bedeling, it must be this one, the last meaning settling to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to get be helpful, replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathed camels, maybe? Breathing air of the present, but living in the past of light flicks. I flick back. Or chickens? I don't know. I don't know what I just read because I can't read cursive. Someone comment down below what that says. I can't read cursive. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripted very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something very easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story is not about a ghost at all, Sapphire. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did. You did only glance over after all. Remember that posts often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Guys, I cannot read these words. Someone comment down below pronunciation, because I cannot pronounce some of these words. I hadn't even thought of that. Why am I reading that in your voice? I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Sapphire. Me too. Okay, who are we showing the poems to next? We'll show... randomly. Who did I pick? Oh, Sayori! Okay. I closed my eyes on that one, so I did not know who I was picking. ... Or ellipses. This is a good poem, Sapphire. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be... Why do I keep reading it as the wrong character? Mostly Yuri, I don't know why. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. To be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Sapphire. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, this one's not in cursive. I can't. Okay, I guess they all have different ways of writing. Okay, I'm glad. Because Can someone tell me what Yuri said at least? Like, comment that one down below. I can't read cursive. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through the blind, the way you go through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That is Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounded just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. Why did I say that? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write... That was supposed to be serious, of course. Next time, I won't forget, and I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, Natsuki or Monica? I'm gonna close my eyes. My cursive is so awful now. Natsuki! I love Natsuki and Yuri. They're my favorite characters, obviously. Okay. Question mark. Sapphire, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. Wait, what? You expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Wait. Was that it? Oh, okay. No, I read that right. I thought I was supposed to write that in my voice. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess you're mine now, knowing that you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sing, cheese can run, eagles fly, people can try, and that's about it. That is actually really interesting. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Look at this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I started to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Now we gotta read our poem to the club president, Monica. Hi, Sapphire. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, have you ever suggested for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Sapphire. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's all sort of buried that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Sapphire. I was going, ooh, in my head while I read it. It's pretty metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I misestimated you. Or underestimated. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes to use simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to drive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the noirness. I'm really liking this game. It's so happy. Nothing wrong with it so far. It's fine. I could take years of it could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Wait, I was supposed to read that in my voice, whatever. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by the new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little amazed towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Home the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle produces? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel behind like a frame. Ifted out in the sun. It was too late. My retainers? I don't know. Already scorched with a fermented copy of the meaningless image. That's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I was looking in. I was looking out, and here on the other side was looking. So, what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of stuff has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot more poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of empathy. I cannot read words properly. Epiphany. Recently, I can't pronounce words. It's been I feel like I'm glitching out. I'm not glitching. I can't read. I've been influencing my poems a little bit, and epiphany, yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tie it up later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew! Yes, that's everyone. Glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up with. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica happily are chatting. My eyes landed on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, what the heck? I cannot read. Tandem. I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows frown in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you really had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Sapphire did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Hey! Wait, I did not mean to. Sorry. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Sapphire liked my poem too, you know. I'm gonna say she, because, I identify as a girl. My pronouns, though, are USA. No, it's sure. She even told me she was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested on trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sapphire appreciates my advice and he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of that yourself? No. I was full of myself. I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make something even to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one who's magically grew a bigger size, bigger as soon as Sapphire started showing up. I'm not even going to say that word. Natsuki, you need to chill. Bro. What the? That's good. Natsuki, can we calm down with that line? Like, actually, censor. Editor, aka myself, me and I, censor. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me at this. They just noticed I was standing there. Sapphire. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get more for herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sapphire. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. There's only a way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sapphire? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Of course, that's going to be Natsuki Yuri. Let me say Yuri. I don't know what to choose for this one. Oh, God. Because on one hand, Yuri's right about, like, not that being all waste if you don't, like, add all that stuff into it. Natsuki's... You know, it's a good thing there's an option 3. Sayori, help me. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, throwing up any words in my mouth. So instead, I just turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah. And what's why it is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Sapphire. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give me so many feelings with just a few words. And yours posts are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's are the same as they always were. I'm not even gonna, say those words. They're getting blurred out. Big and beautiful. I don't know how to feel. What the heck? Sayori. Sayori stands up, I'm not even gonna try that word, nope. Monica stands behind her with wilder expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring right at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president? I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I can never bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? I'm glad I chose the right option. Because I felt like if I agree with the other, they're gonna target me. I'm gonna get, someone's gonna come at me. I'm glad I got Sayori to help. Sayori, thank you. Wait, did I even read that one? Oh shoot, I was zoning out. Hold up. Okay, I did. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes she's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her getting herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. Just about time for us to leave. How do y'all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Sapphire, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was neat to talk about with. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. I'm sorry. I could not talk straight. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself with a newfound determination. Sapphire! Ready to... Am I good? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them? No, I don't hate them. No, I don't hate them. Wait. Trying to look for work. Nope. See them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Sapphire, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me feel the happiest. I think everyone likes you too. That's it. Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with her and everything is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I just have to see what the future holds. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori's on the shoulder. I'm trying to I said that more to myself than to her, but easily to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Time to write a poem again, everyone. Okay. Do we want to do Yuri again, or should we do Sayori? Or Natsuki? Let's do Sayori. No. I'm gonna do Natsuki, and then maybe the next time if we can write a poem, we'll do Sayori. So bunny, chocolate. Oh, dang it. Doki Doki. Precious nope. Boop. Yay! Boop. I don't know. Lipstick. Okay. Cute, obviously. Cheeks. Vanilla. Nope. Wrong one. I don't know. Heart. Dang it. Sugar. Silly would be Sayori. Games. Okay. Valentine. Kitty. Pink. Yep. Fluffy. And I don't know. This one? Oh, that one's Yuri. I'll say Yuri? That doesn't make sense. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room as usual, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sapphire! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. There she turns it upside down and lets contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry, wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to fundamentally forgot that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Safari to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Like, frankly, after pulling up, you need to stuff like that. Your suffering is far enough revolution. I don't know. I didn't mean that. I love Yuri. She's shy, but, confident sometimes at the same time. And Natsuki, she could, get that whole happy, giggly side, and then she could also get that, mean and angry side. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something that I didn't know I had to accept the revolution. Revolution. That! Still coming for you, Sayori. I guess there was a little devil inside of us. Oh, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ah! Yeah! I know something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on the desk. Oh! What was? A cookie! Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is this because I paid my revolution? Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Actually, though. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Joy seriously cups her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! No, I literally, the worst feeling to do is bite your tongue. That hurts. That real hurts. Ow. Sayori, I hope your tongue's okay. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayori off her. Sayori leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laughed as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. I'm pretty sure she'll be okay, trust me. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong, wild. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I also have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. It's just I kind of just started recently. I cannot talk straight. Okay. This video is getting close to being an hour. Once it hits 1 hour, that's it for today's video. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sapphire. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure on you. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Okay. Nope. Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escape. Sure, Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyways. It looked like everyone had already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappears into the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an expression sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I push her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point of you keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked boxes across the shelf. Manga? You're reading manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't really... You can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Wait! Didn't we already read this line? Comment down below. Look at the last video, everyone. Didn't we read this line? I'm 100% sure we did. How did you know? Anyway, I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume manga, a stack various books on the shelf for watching. Curious, I pulled out the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hands. She turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the dress. Much better! Seeing the box set with one book is missing, probably the most irritating sight of the world. I know that feel. Get a little close. Looking at the box, she's admiring. Parfait girls? It's a series I never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it and you can go do it and do the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, Sapphire. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Second. We're gonna save this and come back. But anyway, let me just do this. Okay, yeah, this video has been going on for too long. But didn't we already read that one line about the manga and stuff? We already saw that whole thing. So that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below. Didn't we already read that line? And anything else I said to comment, please do help me with this. But that is it, my little gemstones. I will see you next time. Bye.